Charles Richard Drew, born June 3rd, 1904, was an American surgeon and medical researcher. He researched in the field of blood transfusions, developing improved techniques for blood storage, and applied his expert knowledge to developing large-scale blood banks early in World War II. This allowed medics to save thousands of Allied forces' lives during the war. As the most prominent African American in the field, Drew protested against the practice of racial segregation in the donation of blood, as it lacked scientific foundation, and resigned his position with the American Red Cross, which maintained the policy until 1950. This week's Black History Tribute, Charles Richard Drew. Hello, everybody. I am your host, T. Roney. You are watching Benefit of the Doubt, and you know what I always say. When we run out of benefit, then all we have is doubt. Welcome to Benefit of the Doubt. Happy Black History Month. Now, today's Benefit of the Doubt goes to schools teaching Black history. Okay? I would love it if schools taught Black history. I'm sure some of you would love it if schools were to make it an importance to teach Black history. I mean, you can teach everything else, but you don't want to teach Black history? I wonder why. Guess what? We know the answer to that. We really do. I don't have to go into it because you and I both know the real reason why they don't want to teach Black history. Now, some of them will tell you that they are not equipped to teach it. They're not comfortable to teach it. They don't know how to teach it. And guess what? I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because you're probably right on all three. Okay? If you don't know what to do and how to do it, leave it alone. If that's not your lane, that's not, you don't even, no, just don't. That's the best thing. But here's the thing to consider, parents, adults, you teach it. Teach your children about our history. Teach our children about our history. We don't have to wait for the schools to teach them. We really don't. Books are free. The internet, I would say the internet is free. You do have to pay a bill for the internet, but you understand what I'm saying. Most everybody has the internet, so just get on it and learn something, okay? You get what I'm saying. But the point of it is, make the effort. If the schools don't want to teach it, can't teach it, don't know how to teach it, it's probably best that they don't, because you probably will end up with children having way more questions than you are even equipped to try to answer, okay? So, please, it's very important. In American history, apparently, what children are learning is that Black people were slaves. Yeah. In all of American history, children are learning that the part we played in history were Black people were slaves. And we all know that's simply not true, but our babies need to know that it's not true. Our babies need to know, our children need to know that Black people were more than slaves. And were, past tense, were. We didn't stay there. No. Black people were rebels, leaders, thinkers, change makers, inventors, entrepreneurs, believers. Our people believed in God. Our people believed in Jesus. We knew where our power and our help came from. And it was that power and that help that got us through those hard times. So number one, I would encourage you, teach your children about the Lord, number one. Then go from there and teach them about our history. They won't be able to see or believe of what they can achieve if they don't know that it's already been done. See, if you really allow a person to think that the only part that they played in history was a slave, then they'll think, oh, well, that's just what I'm going to be, is I'm going to be a slave to this job when I get older, and I'm going to be a slave to this and a slave to that. No. because you have a brain. You are somebody. You come from a well blooming, blossoming lineage of people. We're smart people. We are believers. We are change makers. We are rebels. We don't just go with whatever you tell us and, oh, that's all, that's it. No. No. We are leaders. And they need to see that. They need to know that. So as parents, adults, you don't even have to be a parent to teach a child. There's some child that is looking up to you. So make it a point that they know their history. It is so important, especially in today's world. It is so important for them to know and to imagine of all the wonderful things that they can be. But they first have to know about the past in order to change the future. We cannot move forward without knowing what happened back then. You have to know where you have been in order to know where you are going. And they also need to know and understand, and I want you as adults to know and understand and instill this in your children. Black history is most definitely American history. And it should be celebrated not just in February. It should be celebrated all year long. So don't just think, oh, well, I'll just wait till next year. No, start now. Every month. Black History 365. It is that important. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.